happening, folks? What's happening, gentlemen? How are y'all this morning?
We're finally here.
Finally made it.
It is here.
And where is here?
If y'all notice, it is not. We are not in the studio. The studio looks different today. We are on site at Beyond the Blind.
Yeah, man.
Man, I'm excited. I can't wait.
It's going to be a big day, isn't it?
Yes, it is.
Yeah. It's been all day, all afternoon yesterday trying to get it all set up. Part of the Legal Logic did anyway.
Yeah, some people just don't.
Some people got to work for a living.
Some people are lazy and they ain't gonna show up for nothing until it's ready.
Yeah, we ain't gonna name names though.
Yeah. Well, we're looking forward to it. It's not live, so we can't invite you to come out here, but we hope to see you. We hope we get to see you while you're here.
I know some of our listeners will be here. I'm
It's
looking
gonna be
forward
good.
to seeing you.
But we're going to do some couple things that are a little bit different. We're going to take you around just to show you for those who didn't get to come, so you can see what was going on. How I mean, this is a big event, man. It started off with just a small vision of a beast feast you had.
Yeah, that's right. Just a small idea, and Hope Center took it to a new level.
Whole new level, yeah. But it's just it's a perfect example though of how if you try to do something and your goal is to bring honor and glory to God, if you're just sort of let God lead it, look what happens.
That's right.
Yeah, so I'm excited about it. We'll take you around and let you see the stage and everything and some of the vendors and what's going on. In fact, we'll give you a little bit of background so you can see it being set up here this morning. We'll come back a little later this evening and give you a full overview look. And then what we're going to do, have some interviews maybe.
Hopefully get some good interviews because I'm expecting out of the 1,000 that'll be here. So I'm expecting it to be churched and unchurched folks.
Yeah.
Lost and saved folks. So I'm hoping we get interviews with vendors and Christians, non-Christians. I'm hoping we get interviews with a lot of people.
Get to share the gospel, man. I'm
Yeah.
hoping somebody's led to the Lord today.
It's going to be
That's
amazing.
what it's all about.
That's exactly right.
You got your merchandise that has the gospel message on it. Get to explain that to people too. So
Yeah. It's going to be a fun day.
That's it.
All right, cool. Well, we'll holler at you guys after a while. We'll see you. All right, well, tell us your name again and then where you're from.
My name is Brian Wheeler. Currently live in Clayton, but born and raised in Raleigh.
We're born and raised in Raleigh. And what brings you out here to the Blind?
Well, I'm lucky enough to win tickets from y'all's podcast.
Yeah, that's right. Sweet.
Who did you know that
Lauren
pointed you to the
Roloffs actually won them for me, I guess you could say.
Okay.
She put in for me and then gave them to me. So
Right on.
I
Lauren.
definitely thank her.
and Lauren goes to our church. She's a tremendous worker for Christ.
Absolutely.
And her son, Crew, loves the podcast.
Yeah, he does.
Watches
I
it.
just saw that comment.
Yeah, he does. Poor fella. He don't know any better yet. He's still young. You know.
He's like
Yeah.
3-4 years old. Loves the,
He's-
loves the podcast. We reach all people.
They came into Sunday school class the other day, and I was talking, and he recognized my voice, and they was putting it like, "Who is that, Mom? Who is that?"
Sounded familiar.
Yeah, poor fella.
He's heard that before.
Yeah, I thought he sounded bad, but look at him. Just look at him. That's worse. Now, cool. What do you do, man? Tell me what you do?
I'm an electrician by trade, project manager now for electrical company.
Okay.
I also attend Overflow Church in Anger, and I help. I'm the right-hand man to the pastor for Overflow Recovery.
Okay,
So,
cool.
Cool, man.
do all the AV stuff, and
So you're very familiar with the Hope Center and all the things they do as well.
absolutely. We didn't this year, but the past 2 years we've actually had a kickball tournament that we hosted, and both Hope Center men's groups were there.
That's cool.
It was cool.
Sweet.
You follow Unashamed podcast with Jason?
I listen to almost every single episode.
Cool.
I'm a little behind right now, but honestly, I may have to blame y'all because I've started listening to y'all as well. So,
Oh boy.
Oh man.
so
We are
listen.
challenging Unashamed.
Yeah.
I'm currently 4 podcasts. I listen to Unashamed, Duck Call Room, y'all,
Oh, okay.
and Zach Dasher has one called
The Now or something like that. Not yet now.
yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
Not Yet Now. That's the 4 podcasts. I listen to.
Zach's kind of Zach appeals to me because he's more intellectual, academic behind all
he
his
likes
stuff.
the big words.
Yeah, that's
I can't understand
I
the
went to
big
Garner
word.
High School, so
Wait,
I graduated from Clayton, so I'm worse than that.
We ain't smart enough for all that.
Yeah,
I graduated from Clayton, man.
yeah, but you're an exception to the rule.
And
You had like that Holy Spirit unction on you all the way through school, kept you good.
the Lord did bless me.
Yeah,
with that.
I ran with the wrong ones back then. That's why
I was scared of my mama, really.
I was too, but I was sneaky. And what they say now, they still say it now. Cool, Brian. Well, man, we appreciate you coming. I hope you have a good time. You get the VIP, so you get to
Yes,
actually
sir.
meet Jace.
Yeah. Yes, sir.
That's cool. We picked him up from the airport this morning. It was a cool ride.
I've seen pictures. I'm always in the know. I'm behind the scenes. I've seen pictures.
That's
already.
awesome. Yes, sir. He's ready, man. He should start getting here sometime around 5:00. So
Perfect.
Yeah.
Can't wait.
be lots of food. Check out the vendors, man, and hope you have a good time.
Thanks so much.
Thanks, brother.
Appreciate you.
Appreciate you talking to us. All right. Well, tell us what your name is and who you're with.
I'm Joe Pulio with the Friends of NRA, covering the state of North Carolina and South Carolina.
Sweet. And what brought you here to this event?
I had a guy that's running the event reached out, wanted us to come, promote our brand and let everybody know, who we are and what we do, what our mission is.
That's awesome.
Do you know anything about Hope Center?
I know a little bit about Hope Center. Mark and I spoke a little bit about it, but it was the first time I'd heard of it.
Okay.
So I was definitely drawn to that, and wanted to help
Okay.
and wanted to, be a part of this.
It's a very good cause.
Y'all's organization partnered with anything like this before?
Mainly gun shows and stuff like that. I think, I can't speak for the whole country, because we're countrywide, but this is the first for me. So
Okay,
I'm
good.
pretty excited about it.
You mentioned something about what you do for fundraising and what you do with those funds. Tell us a little bit about that.
Yeah. We, in Eastern North Carolina and Western North Carolina split. So we have, a grant program where the youth shooting sports, women's gun training, women's shooting sports, they, request grants each year, for things that they need, whether it be shells or clays or guns or whatever it may be. We fundraise money, and half of the money that we raise every year gets put back into Eastern North Carolina.
That's cool.
All the money raised in Eastern North Carolina goes back to Eastern North Carolina. Same with Western North Carolina. as
Now,
well.
do you have anything to do with like curriculums and stuff that you use for handgun training or shotgun courses and stuff for Boy Scouts and stuff?
We have we use Eddie Eagle.
Uh-huh.
Eddie Eagle's a good program for that, and it's we use Women on Target. Women on Target. That's more of a national program.
Okay.
So half the money goes towards the state,
Mhm.
and the other half that we raise goes towards the national program grants like Eddie Eagle and Women
That's
on
cool.
Target stuff.
That's cool. Go Second Amendment, right?
Yes, sir.
That's right.
Yes, sir.
Cool.
That's it.
Well, man, we appreciate you talking to us. So have fun at the
man,
event.
Thank y'all, man.
Yeah.
I really appreciate it.
Yeah. Have a
Thank
good one,
you
brother.
so much, man.
See you, man. Can you hear everybody? You good?
I'm good.
All right. So tell us your name and who you're with.
My name is Joanne Deans, and I'm with Hope Center Ministries.
Oh, man. So you're the brains behind this whole operation then, right?
Part of it.
Yeah.
You're actually a graduate, right?
I am, yes. I graduated from the program in September
Sweet.
and started working with Hope Center.
And you have been a big part of getting this event organized, right?
I have, yes. And it's been a pleasure and just something we've been praying over for a very long time. And it's just amazing to see all the people out here this evening. And we're just super excited to be here.
What does Hope Center mean to you?
Hope Center saved my life. I was in addiction, drinking a lot, losing most everything that was important to me in my life, and came to Hope Center, really completely surrendered to Jesus Christ and turned my life around. And it's
That's
been
awesome.
amazing.
That's awesome.
Thank you.
What do you hope this event accomplishes?
I hope that this event accomplishes people seeing that turning it over to Jesus, miracles can happen.
Yeah.
Even if we can bring just one person to Christ, this entire event has been worth it.
I would agree.
I tell you what, Joanne, I saw that video today.
Oh.
That blessed me a
Oh,
lot.
Thank
Your
you,
testimony
David.
is fantastic.
Oh, they showed your testimony
Thank
at the
you.
luncheon.
They
Yes.
did.
And your daughter looks much like you. It's just see you
Oh,
join back with your kids. That's fantastic.
thank
Praise
you.
the Lord.
Yeah.
Absolutely, praise
Yeah.
the Lord. I mean, it's been a little bumpy. It took them a while to realize that, I was
real.
there. And while in the program, there were many times I wanted to go leave, and thank God I didn't.
Yeah, thank
and
God.
building that trust back. So it's been
Yeah.
amazing.
I like to see you giving it right back too. You know what I'm saying? Like you didn't just use it up, then go do something else. You are stuck in it. It is your ministry now, your calling, and I like to see you working. You're doing a phenomenal job.
Thank you. Yes, I was a school teacher prior to coming to Hope Center, and the Lord has led me here to Hope Center Ministries.
Don't proofread anything I've written in. If you don't. I can't spell.
You can spell, you just don't know what part of the speech.
Yeah, if it don't have a red line under it, I think everything's fine.
Yeah, right.
Let me ask you this: if there's someone that's out there listening to
Yes.
this podcast and they're struggling with addiction, or maybe has a close family member that's struggling with addiction, or a friend, what would you say? What should they do?
Completely surrender to Jesus Christ and just know that there is hope and that you are worth it. Miracles can happen when you do fully surrender, and there is help, and there are people out there that are there to support you and love you, and you matter.
And they can reach out to Hope Center. They can find.
Absolutely. Hope Center, we have over 53 homes across the United States. We serve men and women. It's a 12-month residential program, and we've got a call center that you could reach out to, and we have admission coordinators all across the United States.
Sweet.
Very cool.
That's awesome.
Yeah, I have seen the work they do. It is a tremendous, tremendous work.
Cool. I'm ready for Jace to show up, man, aren't you?
I'm ready.
Yes.
I think everyone in here is ready.
Everybody in here is ready. The food smells good. The place is hopping already. It's just getting started, and we appreciate all your hard work.
Yes, sir. Thank you so
Yeah,
much.
thanks, Joanne.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
All right. You hear us all fine, man?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, be sure you talk into the microphone. There's a lot of background noise. We got them tuned right in. All right. So tell us what your name is and where you're from.
I'm Thomas. I'm from Princeton, North Carolina.
Princeton, right around the corner. All right. You've been there a long time?
Not about a year.
About a year. Where'd you come from?
Meadow, North Carolina.
Well, that's not too far away. Yeah.
Long trip.
Yeah, that's awesome, man. That's awesome. What brings you here?
Somebody offered this as a gift, and so I thought it was a great opportunity to come and check it out.
It
so
is a good
I
gift.
appreciate it.
Got the
absolutely.
VIP. Got
That
the
was a great
VIP
gift.
one.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, get to see old Jace. We picked him up from the airport this morning. That was fun. Yep. So that was cool.
Is he nice?
Yeah, he's just like us, man. He's not your normal like celebrity guy. He's just a normal dude. That's what makes him cool, you know.
Yeah.
Do you listen to Unashamed?
I've listened to a little bit. Yeah. I listened to some of that. Yeah. And what else? I don't know. Usually, I listen to a lot of R.C. Sproul. You know who he is?
Yeah.
Absolutely. Yeah.
I really appreciate a lot of his teachings.
Yeah.
I know when he passed in 2018. I mean, it was good for heaven, but it was kind of rough for everybody else.
Yeah. Ligonier.
Yes, sir.
Ministries.
Ligonier Ministries.
So you must be. So where you go to church around here?
Princeton Baptist Church. I'm actually the pastor at Princeton
You're
Baptist.
the pastor
really?
at Princeton Baptist. Okay. You know some of what Hope Center does.
Oh
right?
yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
So you know Mark Hall.
Yes, sir.
So I am Mark's pastor.
Okay, cool. Nice to meet you.
Yeah.
Look at there.
See, met right here on the podcast.
That's right.
Legal Logic is bringing people together.
That's it. That's what it's all about.
Very cool. So you haven't been there very long. But you've always been in Johnston County.
Well, no, I grew up in Spartanburg, South Carolina. Then I got my master's at Southeastern Baptist Theological Seminary. When I graduated from there, I went to Trinity Baptist Church in Meadow, North Carolina. I was there for about 10 years. And then after 10 years, the Lord just called me to go to Princeton.
Okay.
That's cool. Well, good. Since you're a pastor, then I don't have to worry about if you're saved or not, right?
No, sir.
Okay, I just want
That's
to
a
make
good
sure.
question to
That's a
ask
good
you,
que-
pastors.
Yeah, you never know. You always have to ask. But so what I will ask you this is, what are some of the methods or ideas that you employ with your congregation and church to be able to take the gospel out of the building into the community, outreach?
Yeah, well, so we actually had a Wednesday night class on this last night. One of the methods that we used is called the 15-minute testimony.
Okay.
Have you all heard of that?
Yes, I have. But tell us all about it because some people may not.
So what a 15-minute testimony is it's a way for you to tell your story. You start out with 2 words of your life before Christ. So, for example, for me, it would be my life before Christ was prideful and lonely.
Okay.
Then you talk about kind of what Christ did for you. So Christ forgave me and he humbled me, or I guess I should say he humbled me first and then he
That's
forgave
right,
me
yeah.
when I came to Christ. And now my life, and so then you pick 2 words, now that you know Christ, 2 words afterwards. And so I would say that now my life is about serving him. So it'd be serving, and then it is about loving other people.
There you go. That's
So-
good.
So you saying 2 words beforehand, 2 words during the transition, 2 words after.
That's right. And
If you can remember those 6 words, you can share your life. You can share the gospel through your life.
absolutely. And, the other thing that we applied with this is because there's some people that have always grown up in the faith. And so we've kind of tweaked it a little bit to where, let's say, okay, you can't really, you came to faith as a child. Well, you can think about a time in your life to where it was a real struggle, and you can describe 2 words during that struggle. Then you can describe how God helped you in that struggle using 2 words, and then what God taught you using 2 words. So even if you can't really, I don't know what my life was like before Christ, everyone has a time in their life when God has done something for them. And essentially that's what your testimony is you're telling them, this is what God has done for me. And then you're putting it back on. Now see what the Lord can do for you. Taste and see that the Lord is good.
Taste to see. Yeah.
I like it.
Very cool.
That's awesome. Yeah. Well, man, check us out on the podcast. Share it. We do the same stuff. So we take everyday current events. We try to apply biblical principles to it to help people decipher through the nonsense that the world throws at them. Yep. And we also do just a word-by-word, verse-by-verse study. We're in the book of Colossians right now. We just started this. And so we started in chapter 1, and we're just working through it.
Man, that's one of my top 66 books.
There you go. That's one of my favorite 66 too. Yeah, that's right. That's
great.
That's cool. Well, man, we appreciate you sitting down and talking with us, man. I hope you have fun today.
Oh, thank you so much.
Yes,
appreciate y'all letting me.
Have a good one, brother.
Thank you.
Chick. All right. Can you hear us? You got everyone good?
Just make sure you talk right.
Yeah, you got to talk right into it. That way it helps the backup noise.
I got you.
There you go. Oh, that's better. He's got a podcasting voice. Listen to that.
He is.
Yeah.
We have to have you on board.
All right. Tell us what your name is and where you're from and what you with.
All right. My name is Douglas Moore. I'm from the Selma area. I'm with Hope Center Ministries. I'm the director for the men's house.
Okay.
The one there in Princeton.
One in Princeton.
Yeah. So talk to us about you're a graduate.
I am a graduate. I was a resident from November of 22, graduated in 24. So I stayed for 5 or 6 months, left, went back to struggling, started back over again in June of 23, graduated in June of 24. These years kind of run together.
Yeah.
They run together. Time goes by fast, don't it?
Yeah.
So,
tell me about how excited are you for this event?
Oh, this is a dream of mine, really. To get to see Jay speak. I grew up duck hunting, fishing. The Robertson family was, I guess, fairly new, obviously, at selling duck calls in the 80s when I was born in 75. I was 50 years old. So 84, 85, when Phil first started selling videos, we bought some of his first calls, first videos. We watched them back then. It was something simply to learn how to call ducks.
Yeah.
Great calls, great videos. The first videos ever. I mean, there was no, you could watch deer hunting anywhere you want to go, but you couldn't find duck videos anywhere. So we bought some out of Walmart. Still got some of them. I got to dig them up and figure out where they are.
VHS.
Yeah. So, but just been a big fan since then. So some of you know my story a little bit. I'll tell some of that. I grew up watching them, been a huge duck hunter. Duck Dynasty come out. Not a huge fan of Duck Dynasty at the time. Just didn't know much about it. I'm not a guy that watches a lot of reality TV.
Right, yeah.
But then got to figuring out it was more about Jesus than it was reality TV. Got more interested in it somewhere around 2010, 11, 12. Still didn't follow it very close. Then when I was struggling with alcohol, drinking way too much, that was about the time the Unashamed podcast come out.
Yeah.
And so that podcast itself was something I watched every one of, between listening to it on that or watching on YouTube. Just kind of fell in love with it because Jason, Phil explained it where I could understand it.
Yeah.
Plus, it was always cool to hear some cool stories about what they've done, because you get to hear stories you don't see. You got to hear stories, kind of heroes, I guess you would say they were. And so I would say that's been an instrumental thing to get me to where I was, as far as willing to submit to where I'm at now, and take that step to become a member or resident of the Hope Center. So obviously, to see that come through and finish and be a director and now see Jace here, it's definitely God's led this stuff. You know, it's no question.
You said a word that I think is important. You said you got you to a place to submit.
Yeah,
correct.
Submitting to the Lord. That's where it's at. It's not just about claiming Jesus or something. It's a submission.
Correct.
And that's when your life changes.
And that's what I tell all the guys. You know, as a director, we meet guys all the time. Some are ready, some are not. And you can see, when you see that submission, when they quit questioning the why.
You can't force it.
No, you
can't force it.
There's no way. Mom can want it, dad can want it,
Yeah.
the law can want it. it can be for any reason you'll see a guy come. But until they want it,
That's right.
it's not going to happen. And until they learn it, that it's not them, that they don't have control over it,
Yeah.
that they've got to, follow Jesus to get it right, keep it right. That's just the way it goes. We see it all the time, luckily.
I think that's the thing I see about Hope Center more so than other recovery programs. Is it is a discipleship program,
Absolutely.
but it's catered towards addiction recovery.
Correct.
But it's mainly discipleship. When people have a relationship with Christ, that's when everything changes.
Right. That's right.
But that relationship, like you said, only comes through submission. Yeah.
It does. It does. And you can, that was my hardest thing. I've always been fairly successful at anything I tried other than not drinking.
Right. Yeah.
I was successful at drinking. I
You did a pretty good job of
I
that.
did a great job of that. I just couldn't quit.
Yeah.
So, but I won't gonna have anybody tell me what to do.
I understand that.
That was my thing. I'm gonna do it my way. I felt like I was good enough, from getting to play college baseball, playing some college World Series, all the things I'd done, I'd been successful at.
Yeah.
So you feel like, well, I can do this.
Mhm.
I can do this until you realize you can't, and you can pray about it all you want to pray about it, but until you act on it, he's not going to change it for you.
Yeah.
It's something you got to work at and just make up your mind to do it. I'm glad I did it. A lot of times I think I should have, I know I should have quit drinking sooner. I don't mean that,
Right.
but when you're not ready, you're not ready. It wouldn't have mattered.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think it would have mattered until you hit bottom.
Yeah.
Until you hit that bottom, until you realize now's the time. And a lot of people can remember that moment that they hit bottom. I think I was in the bottom a long time
Before you figured
before I
it out.
figured out, wait a minute, you're still just dragging the bottom.
Yeah. Yeah.
So,
Well, I give God the glory for what I've seen him do in your life and how he's using you now at Hope Center there in Princeton.
thank you.
Yeah. I think that's one of the beautiful things about the Hope Center, though. You get to go back in. You don't take what you learned and what you got from God while you were there and you just let it be. You put it right back in
Sure.
to helping the next group.
You do. And we talk all the time about the residents. And that's what we're there for. However, we're also there for their families.
Right.
Yes.
We're not just leading the family, we're leading the whole family to be, fully followers of Jesus Christ. And that's a lot of times. Somebody asked me one day, I guess, what is the most rewarding or what's the most fulfilling thing? And of course, it's to see the resident themselves change and grow. But the most amazing thing to me probably would be when a resident's in the center, he doesn't have a phone. He can't make phone calls anytime he wants to. So guess what he's got to do? He's got to leave everything outside and trust it to God to fix those things. And the amazing thing is when they do that and they submit and they leave it to God and they're honoring God for what they're doing, the things he does outside, you can't make up.
Right.
You can't help but say that's God.
Yeah.
They can't deny it. I can't deny it. Nobody can deny it. That's when you can really, because anybody can say they've changed, right? And
This
you
is
can
true.
watch them change, and you can see them change.
Mhm.
But to see the family come back, and they've not been in contact with the family's not seen them change. They see them on the weekends here and there, but they don't know. But it's just the kids getting, when they get their kids back from the court systems or legal troubles, and legal troubles is the least really amazing thing we see. It's the family unit reunite.
Yeah.
And to get to see that over and over and over,
It's got to be rewarding.
it is. It's just an amazing thing. And then, I just kind of fell in love with the process when I was a resident.
Yeah.
And fortunate enough to get the opportunity to do it every day. So
Very cool. Very cool.
That's awesome. Man, we appreciate you sitting down and talking
Yes,
with
sir.
us. I think that was
Absolutely.
awesome.
I appreciate the opportunity. Thank y'all.
Take care,
Keep
brother.
doing good work.
All right,
Yeah, man.
thank you. Thanks.
All right. So tell us your name and where you're from and what you do.
My name is Al Warwick, and I grew up here in Johnston County. I'm the pastor now down at Spring Hill Freewill Baptist Church in Goldsboro.
Okay.
But I worked here at Johnston Community College for 12 years and came back here from Mount Olive College where I was working and actually moved back out across the road from Dave.
Okay.
And that was our farm down there. Where David is living now is the farm that I grew up on.
Okay.
And so I had bought a house across the road from where my sister was living that my dad had given some property to a cousin. And so I bought that and moved back up here when I went to work at Johnston Community College. And but my home church is Johnston Union, Freeville Baptist Church, where Chris is. And
Okay.
he has done such a masterful job there. And I'm just so excited for everything he does, man. I appreciate you, and I appreciate all that you've done there because you have been able to transition that church, and that's what churches need today, and that is moving forward, not progression past the spirit of the word, but forward in how we do things. And I appreciate you and all that you do.
Well, it is not me. I can promise you that. It is the Lord and it is the people. It is just the people just responding to the Lord. And
Yeah.
moving. And I have been blessed being there.
Right.
It's good. You know as well as I. It's the people at that church. That
Well, they're good people, but they're all like me. They're all my friends. And some of them are standing over here, and they're all my friends. But they're all like me, and we have to keep new people coming in, and you've been able to do that. And I certainly appreciate everything that you've done there.
Well, the people that have come in, that church has embraced them.
Right.
And,
This is
and,
true.
I'm thankful that the Lord has sent in good people to like these two guys here and their families.
Yeah.
I mean, they're tremendous workers in the church.
Well, and that's what you have to have. But I can tell you this, because I was a coach for 19 years. I was an educational administrator, been a pastor, and it all starts with leadership.
It
We
does.
have to have a good leader. There are always people who are willing to step up, but you have to help them overcome the fear factor. And that fear factor most of the time is fear of failure, looking bad in front of somebody, making a decision. And so the leader has to step up and say, here's where we're going. And when you do that, when you provide the vision for the church,
There you go.
then you will find that many people will join that vision. I mean, they want to follow a leader that has a vision. And
That's
you
what
know,
that's what girl
no-
brought us when we went as a trial. We've only been there about a year,
That's
but
right.
that's what it was. It was a very, very clear vision, but not just a vision, but a vision with a purpose.
Right.
And it is to spread the kingdom. We want the kingdom to grow while we're here on earth. And
Right.
it was very obvious, and it was very appealing to us.
Well, for many years, I worked at Mount Olive College, and the president there was Dr. Burkett Raper. And I've heard him say many times, the church will never rise above the pulpit.
Mm-hmm.
And the person in the pulpit has to have not only knowledge and of the word and be able to bring those messages, but must have a vision for where the church is going.
Exactly.
Because the church can't stand still. Nothing stands still.
Nope.
You're either moving forward or you're backing
or you're
up.
going
You're
backward.
dying.
Yeah.
So it takes someone who comes in and sometimes against what old folks want, has to step in and say, here's where we're going. Here's
No, don't
what-
discount your old folks, though. You got to keep us grounded in the truth.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? Sometimes us younger folks, we get a little wild.
Well, I found that
And wisdom is priceless.
The wisdom is absolutely
Yeah.
priceless.
what I found out. I was at Micro Freeville Baptist Church for 12 years, and we doubled in size, and it was mostly young families that came in.
Mhm.
And so I found myself in the middle between the older people that had been in the church and the new people who came in, because the new people were anxious to do things.
Uh-huh.
And the older people were going, who's going to pay for that?
Right.
You know.
Yeah, right.
And so I found that I had to be a liaison there very often. When somebody would come up, if the younger people say, we want to do so-and-so, I say, okay, let me cultivate that a little bit.
Right.
Let me get that settled. Or if the older people said, we don't want to do that, I go, okay, let's hold on a minute. We got people here. Do you want them to leave? We want to do some things. They want to do some things. And that's what a leader does.
That's exactly what leadership is
he
about.
supports below and fights up to make sure everything works. And it's been, for me, it's been just a pleasure to watch what's been going on at Johnston Union. Because as Dave knows, my sister was there, my whole family, on my dad and my mother's side, we had many people in that church grew up. My granddad pastored that church for over 25 years.
Oh, man.
And so that's home for me.
Yeah.
But it's not a place that I can pastor because they're all my friends. That's how that is.
Oh yeah.
But I did that for a while. But I think that what we're needing to see and what we're seeing. And I was talking to Pastor Matt from the University of Mount Olive. We're seeing a revival on the college campuses.
Okay.
And they have baptized over 200 students this year.
Wow.
At Mount Olive. I mean, but we're seeing this at all a lot of universities. Even the athletic teams are being baptized, and so I think that we're seeing an opportunity for a revival that we haven't seen in a long time.
I agree with
in
that
the
100%.
United States, and I think that the assassination of Charlie Kirk got a lot of that started.
Yes.
And it's very interesting. I was this morning I do a meditation every morning on Facebook, and this morning Paul was writing, and he was talking about his fellow Jews that would not accept Jesus Christ, and he said, "My heart hurts," and he said, "I would give my life if it meant that you would get saved."
Absolutely. Yeah.
You remember that?
I remember that.
It's in Romans chapter 9.
Yeah, absolutely.
And I believe Charlie Kirk would say the same thing.
I do too.
If he thought, look,
I think
there's
Charlie
going to be
Kirk
this
did it.
kind of revival if I get assassinated, I think he'd have probably said,
I'm gonna do it anyway.
take me.
Yep.
And I think, when we care that much about people, it makes a difference. And I'm very excited to see what's going on.
So y'all, Spring Hill, they y'all partner, y'all do some stuff with Hope Center, right?
We do.
Yeah.
We do. Mark Hall and I developed a relationship when I was working here as director of the foundation at the community college. And Mark helped us with some stocks and things that we had. So we developed a relationship there. And we have maintained that relationship even through his very difficult times. And so when he came to see me about Hope Center, he called me about it, and he said, you're located here in Goldsboro. We're right here in Goldsboro. And, I said, yeah, I'd love to talk to you. And so we got started then. They held their graduation at our church last fall because the church that they had planned to use was not available, and had a great time, over 250 people. Yeah. And we also offer some classes for the men's houses down there. And we offered a class a couple years ago for the women's house. And then 2 months out of the year, we have a ministry focus every month at our church. And for 2 months out of the year is Hope Center, the men's group in 1 month and then the women's group in another month. Because what I also do, January is our month for the men's group in Goldsboro. And so I invited Doug Moore, who is director of one of the houses there. We invited him to come and bring some of the clients and let them give their testimony.
Yeah.
So that our church could see who they're giving to.
Yeah.
So put some names and faces and testimonies. And, my goodness, you talking about meaningful. These guys stood up and we always think these are young people. This guy stood up. He was close to 60 years old. He said, I lost everything. And let me tell you what the Lord has done. And let me tell you what y'all have done for me. And so, I told them, I don't know of anything more difficult than to overcome an addiction. I mean, I have a hard time not eating everything I see.
Tell me about it.
It's just hard to lose
Amen.
weight. It's hard to do that. But I said, you guys are doing something that is the most difficult thing on earth, and that is overcoming an addiction. And we want to be a part of that. We want to help with that if we can. And so we do support them.
Yeah. Well, I'm excited about this event here tonight that they're putting on. And we want to be a part of that.
You've got a great family in the Robertsons anyway. But when you can bring somebody in like this, you have all these other people. I was just talking with a guy over here from the National Rifle Association, and a lot of my friends I saw as we came in the door. But it's an opportunity for people who have the same values to sit down and talk and realize that we can make a difference. And everybody wants to make a difference, but they don't know how. They don't know where to start very often. And, we always see these people who want to send money off somewhere, but you don't know where it's going. Yeah. You're really not sure about that. Here, it's obvious.
That's right.
And they're doing the right kinds of things.
Yeah, I agree. Yep.
Cool.
Anything?
No, man, we appreciate you sitting down and talking with us. I think that's awesome.
Yeah. All right, great.
Yeah.
I enjoyed it. Thank you,
Enjoy
guys.
it. Enjoy it. Have a good time.
All right.
All right. Are you ready?
Yeah.
All right. Well, thanks for stopping by and talking to us. Tell us what your name is and where you're from.
Sarah Kennedy from Clayton.
From Clayton, North Carolina.
Mhm.
How'd you hear about this event?
Johnston Union Church. Shout out.
All right,
Yeah.
Johnston Union.
All right.
What? So why would you want to come to this?
Well, my husband likes or used to duck hunt, and we watched Duck Dynasty, and I know who Jace is, so I thought it would be pretty good. I've heard him a little bit too on YouTube and stuff.
Oh, okay. Like not as you hadn't listened to his podcast though.
I think I've the rabbit hole, maybe a snippet.
Those little clips. Those are clips from his
Yeah.
podcast. Yeah, the rabbit hole.
Okay.
But we used to watch them on TV.
What, the Duck Dynasty?
Mhm.
Yeah, that was a good show.
Yeah.
I remember when I was a kid watching it. Yeah, I was actually a kid. I think.
Really? That's awesome.
I feel like I was a kid.
No, we
How many
won't
years
kids.
ago was that?
We won't
I'm
kids.
not that young.
No.
Okay. Anyway, but when I was watching it, at first I thought this is cool. I don't know nothing. I don't care nothing about ducks, but these guys are funny.
Yeah.
Then I found out like they prayed at the end. I was like, there's something to this, and I started looking up. These guys are Christian. And then I was sold. Then I was watching every episode because they found a way to make their business a ministry, and even taking reality TV and making it a ministry. So that was
making it
important.
something good, something that everybody could watch.
Mhm.
You didn't have to worry about when you watched it if it was going to be anything bad.
Yeah, because there's so much crap on TV. Like this was like, hey, we can watch this. My kids can watch
That's
this.
right.
Yeah.
That's right. I couldn't have been a kid because I had kids.
Yeah,
There you go.
Yeah, it wasn't that long ago. I mean, we old, but we ain't we ain't that old.
But you ain't David old.
No, we ain't David old.
Yeah.
How old is David? 72.
Yeah, we don't want to talk about it.
Too old
Oh, and I bid on stuff too.
Yeah, that's right.
That's one of the reasons I came to.
to bid on some stuff.
Yeah.
You think you're gonna win?
Well, I keep going over what everybody else is putting. I want the coffee. And every time somebody goes and bids, I go over them.
Ah.
You like coffee, huh?
I got this fancy machine at home.
Oh,
Okay, well, you have to talk these boys into bringing some back from Brazil when they go next
We
week.
talked to Chris. Chris said he's the connoisseur.
Chris roasts all my coffee that I drink.
Oh.
He gets beans from all around the world.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Oh, well, mine is whatever I get on Amazon.
Yeah, you need to ask Uncle Chris to give you a sample.
He's a coffee connoisseur.
Oh yeah, I like my machine. It does like espressos and all that stuff.
Oh, yeah.
It grinds the beans for you, everything. And so that's why I was bidding on the coffee. Thought that would be pretty cool. And
So-
it's got a cup.
So I'll ask you one more question before we go, and that is, what do you do day to day to try to make conscious effort to live out what you believe as a Christian?
I study the Bible every morning. Every morning I get up and I do my devotional, and then I just bought a book, which you would probably like, How to Study the Bible in 28 Days, and it's inductive.
Yeah, that's what we're doing, the inductive Bible study method. There you
It
go.
teaches you how to do that.
See, she's one of my best students in Sunday school.
I started that one today.
Yeah.
And then I've been doing, like I do like the, what's it called? There's different plans you can do on the Bible app.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
Okay, so I'm doing one. I can't remember I'm drawing a blank, but I'm doing that one too, and then I'm doing also another one on Jehoshaphat.
Okay. And so all this Bible study doing, what does that do for you during the day? Does that keep your mind focused on who you are and what you're supposed to be, or do you lose?
Yes, but I'm gonna tell you,
Feel like a teacher's talking.
It like when I mess up, I know it now.
Hey, that's good though.
Hey, you also
that means
have
it's
a
working.
you also have a women's Bible study that meets at your house every other week,
Yes,
right?
that one is ended now.
Oh,
Yeah.
what's next?
Well, I thought about if I figure out how to do this inductive.
Inductive Bible study, yeah.
Yeah, so we don't have to use like a book, but we can actually just use the Bible to do another one.
Imagine that, scripture interpreting scripture.
Yeah,
See, she's been paying attention.
yeah,
She,
yeah. I do have another one too I bought called Spiritual Battle or something like that. It's also the same thing, inductive. You know?
Yeah.
That tells me that Johnston Union has good teachers and good students.
and good students, for sure, good students. And look, good students, she's not afraid to challenge what I say, and I
Yeah,
appreciate that.
yeah.
It's like wholeheartedly. Don't I? I mean, really, I do. I welcome it.
Yeah.
Yep. She ain't proved me wrong yet, but I'm
If you
not.
don't ask questions,
That's how I am with everything too.
No.
you gotta ask questions.
Yeah, she is. You could tell, and it's people like her in class that make me want to go and do it again the next week.
Yeah, because I commented on y'all's thing about. Did you read it?
Probably not yet.
Y'all
I
didn't
hadn't seen it.
On the last podcast,
Yeah, distractions.
No, That's
Delivered was the last
was
one.
this last one.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, I think I remember.
We did do a
posting
distractions,
something. Oh, it's about who you thought they were that were saved. Right?
Yes, because that bothered me. We talked about that in
Yeah.
Sunday school class. That bothered me.
Yeah. The people in the jungle.
Yes,
That's the ones.
yes. And you straightened that out for me. I was concerned.
See, people thinking, man.
Yeah.
There's some good folks
That's
at
what
JU.
yeah. That's the whole thing. That's the podcast exists to get people to think,
Mm-hmm.
and that's what this is thinking.
Yeah.
Cool.
So yeah, I'm like, okay.
Need more students like you.
We sure do.
More Christians like you.
Well,
Miss Sarah, we appreciate you stopping by and talking to us.
okay. Well, it was fun.
Yeah, wasn't
I'm
it fun?
sure people on here are gonna love my accent.
Oh, yeah, you fit right in.
Yeah.
What is that, John
No, I
Joko?
don't think so.
All right, thank you, Miss Sarah.
Thanks.
You can pull it on out there. If you don't feel like sitting up close, just pull it where you
I'm
need
going
to.
to ask you some deep theological questions.
Oh, me. Oh, me. Just
All right.
scratch the surface.
We'll start out with telling us what your name is and where you're from.
Ben Johnson from Clayton, North Carolina,
And the big old
Born
city of Clayton.
and bred.
That's the best kind right there.
That's what I'm
Stayed
talking
here,
about.
Got kids, got the family. Son is here. My daughter could not make it. She has lacrosse practice tonight. But
Okay.
nonetheless, I got a souvenir, a signed.
Oh, wow.
VIP
Look
card
at that.
Ain't
from
that
the
sweet?
man Jace.
That's it.
Man.
Right, 100%.
So, what brought you to this event?
Jesus.
That's right. That's the best answer we've had so far.
100%.
Yeah.
Winner.
Hey, when
Ding,
you wake
ding,
up,
ding.
when you take a breath, it's Yahweh. Like
Yeah.
it is straight Him. Be humble. So yeah, we are here to hear Jace's story as well as let the kids soak it up from
Yeah.
somebody other than me.
Exactly.
Right?
Yeah.
Ben does do a good job about that with his kids, man. I would say he's all about letting the kids, they need it. They need it bad.
I think I might be doing too much. I don't want them to go like, I'm glad to be out of Dad's house.
I get it.
And they go crazy. you
Yeah,
know?
I get it. There's a fine line.
That is true.
It's a fine line.
Figuring out how not to be too overbearing where they just resent not just you but the things you stand for.
And the gospel, yeah. I've junked that up before lots of times.
Every day I asked for the spirit of humbleness and forgiveness because I know I stepped in it.
Yeah.
Somewhere along the way, every day. So
They say this thing, and it's like cliche, but the father of the children is the first image they get of who God really is. And I think, poor kids, my kids, man, I'm so sorry.
and right behind that, train them up in the way a child should go. So we do make mistakes. We are in the flesh. This is my first go around at being a dad.
Yeah. It didn't come with a book, did
I've done
it?
that before. No. So sometimes my kids look at me like, "Hey, Dad, I think maybe a couple years I can take you."
Yeah.
When they don't like what I got to say.
So I had mine were so far apart. You got 122, 111. That's a lot.
Oh yeah.
And so you learn a whole bunch. You're like, I'm ahead of the game because I had the 22 guy come through, and I got this one here at 11. And now her favorite thing is to say, he's ruining everything for me because I've learned so much.
Yeah. Older brother, I had one too. So
Yeah.
I got beat on more so than anything else.
We were talking to another guy we were interviewing a while ago, and he talked about Charlie Kirk and stuff like that. And I know that was big. His assassination was big for you. Tell us about that.
100%, 1,000%. I was the quintessential comfort, and I still am on the comfort train. We all want to be comfortable, right? In the flesh, we're supposed to crucify that comfortability, if that's
Yeah.
a word, every day. So when I saw that man get assassinated the way he did, probably the most viewed assassination ever.
Uh-huh.
He was standing for who? Jesus.
Absolutely.
I knew right then, Ben, get up off the couch, get back to church. You got two teenagers.
Uh-huh.
What is your legacy going to be?
That's it.
And it better be him living through you. 100%. So, and I hate to say it, probably took that for me to wipe the crust out of my eyes.
Whatever. You heard
But
it.
I would say when that happened, the word sifting, came to me. Like I think there's a sifting going on. So the lines are going to be clearly drawn. You want to know who's on whose side, and who's with you, and who's against you.
Absolutely.
That's happening. That is
I'm
for
trying
sure
to teach that to the kids every day. Of course, they saw it too. They
Yeah.
saw it. So, they have questions,
Mhm.
and I've tried to do my earthly duties, right, reading scripture as well, best I can to them.
And it's the thing too. They're going to have questions, and we need to let them have questions. Let them ask questions. I think too often in the past, like parents and adults have kind of just stomped them out. Like, don't question anything I said. Just do like I say, and not let kids ask questions and question things. It's okay to question things. I think I have gotten to the point where I'm at in my theology and in my life and in my ministry because I ask questions.
That's
I had some
absolutely
professors
true.
that let me ask questions and pastors that let me ask questions. So
Yeah.
let them ask questions. Yeah, absolutely.
That builds the foundation. And the minute you can ask questions, I think it gives you a foundation to learn and to be able to teach and or preach someone who may be scared to ask questions, right? Or maybe not sure. They may feel stupid or not smart.
Mhm.
But I'm going to tell you what, we went to school together.
Yeah.
I raised my hand and asked some questions, and I may not look like the brightest person ever, right? Wiz, this was the Wiz over there.
No.
But yes, do not be scared to ask a question,
Yeah.
right? And I tell my kids the same thing every day, and there's a shyness about them.
Yeah, there is.
We all get it, but we must stand bold right now in our faith.
Got to.
100%.
Got to.
Yep.
But you guys, I've listened to every one of your podcasts since I started going back to church.
Bless your heart.
So,
Poor fella.
so I'm just gonna say, y'all keep it up.
Thanks, man.
Y'all keep it up. Do not stop. And watch this mustard seed. Watch it, man. Watch it bloom. Watch it grow.
We're trying to
God's
expand. We're going
grace.
to try to do more than one a week.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah. The next thing you know, we're going to do 3 a week.
I'm ready.
Yeah.
Might happen.
Awesome.
What's happening? It's Dalton. Well, Ben, man, we appreciate you stopping by and talking with us, brother. We hope you have fun.
Yes, sir.
Yeah,
Thank
have
you
a
for
good
having
time.
me.
It's almost time for the speaking. I'm ready.
Appreciate it.
We'll see you, brother.